Hello everyone, Josh first back again, bringing you guys some more Shining Beyond. In this video, we're going to be talking about the top 3 or 4 units that you might want to target if you choose to reroll in this game. So I'm going to try and make this video super quick, super simple, and let's jump right into it. So we're going to go over here to the archives. This will allow us to look at some of the units that are in the game, even ones that we don't own, so we can kind of, go over the ones that you really want to go for. So if we go into the SSRs, we have a couple really solid options. So Thea would be a very good reroll target. This would be my 4th or 5th priority target. So there you go. You know what she looks like. You know who to go for there. She's an acolyte, which is, pretty much a mage in this game. And then another target we have to go for here is Amiko or Amiko, however you want to pronounce that. She is an archer. That would be a 3 or 4th priority unit to go for. And then we also have, let's keep going up here, Amelia. This would be again a 3 or 4th priority target to go for. She is also an acolyte, and she has gravity defying assets. So maybe she might be a number 1 for some of you. But no, honestly, she's a 3rd or 4th, like I said, in terms of priority. So that leaves us with the big 1 and 2. Who are the big 1-2 units to really go for if you're planning on rerolling in this game, especially free to play? If you're not rerolling in this game as a free to play user, then your reroll targets might change for that 1-2 slot. But if you're going in fully free to play, not spending a dime, at least right now, and you're looking for some really good reroll targets, besides those 3, 4, and 5th units that we've already talked about, the number 1 and 2 would probably be between Athena and Artemis. So the reason why I say if you're rerolling as a free-to-play verse is if you're going to spend a little bit of money, is if they do it like they did in the beta release, which I 99.9% sure they will. Artemis will be included in a $1 or $2, I believe, pack. It's a very, very cheap pack, and you'll get a copy of Artemis for that very low cost. So you can actually grab her, and then you also get an Ssr Selector ticket after 6 hours, which you can then use to get Athena. So theoretically, you could get one of each of those 2 targets for the low cost of $1 or $2 if you're re-rolling as a non-free-to-play user. So your re-rolling strategy might be a little bit different. So you might go for one of those 3, 4th, or 5th priority targets. So then you can have 3 very strong units when you start. Okay? But if you're coming from this at a free-to-play perspective, you're only going to have that Ssr Selector, and then your other unit you're going to have to try and get through the re-roll. So in that regard, then you could choose to go for, again, Artemis, or go for our girl Athena. There you go. And then you grab the opposite in your Ssr Selector. And by the way, Athena is a warrior, and Artemis is also an acolyte. Or I'm sorry, she's an archer. So you have a really good variety there. You have archers, you've got warriors, and you've got acolytes as your 3 main targets. And that it's that simple, guys. So if you're re-rolling free to play, go for Artemis or Athena. Pick up the opposite one through your Ssr Selector after 6 hours. If you're going in as someone who's willing to spend a little bit of money, then you would go for Athena in your Ssr Selector, or one of the 3, 4, or 5th options that we talked about. Grab the other one in your beginning multi with your 10 tickets, and then pick up Artemis with your $1 or $2 pack. So that's what you do, guys, if you're going in. And by the way, in case you're wondering what I mean by that 6-hour Ssr Selector, if you see here, they have time restricted rewards. If you play 366 hours, you get a reroll summon ticket. So that'll be, quite a ways away. But after the first 6 hours, you get an Ssr Hero Selector, which you can see right there. And then that'll allow you to select one of the available SSRs that are in that ticket, which include Athena, includes our 3, 4th, and 5th pick options that we talked about, and of course Artemis. So you can pick any of those through that ticket after 6 hours. So what you want to do is, of course, re-roll for a target that you're not going to get from your ticket or get from that $1 or $2 pack for Artemis. That way you can get potentially 2 out of 3 solid units, or get all 3 units, depending on if you're willing to spend a couple dollars during your re-roll. That's it, guys. That is the re-roll targets to aim for. Just to rehash before we get out here, in case people skip through the video, just to make sure, let's just do it really quickly. Re-roll targets, priority number 1 and 2, in no particular order. Athena, okay? You have Athena, you have Artemis. Those are 1, 2, 1A, 1B, whatever. Either order, doesn't matter. If you're going in with a little bit of money, of course, Athena would be the primary target. Artemis would be the one you get from the pack. And then our 3, 4, and 5th pick, we have Amelia, Amiko, and Thea. There you guys go. And that is your reroll targets. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Hopefully it was very simple, right to the point. Didn't want to go too much into talking about every character in the game, because we'll do that in later videos. I just wanted to get you guys all caught up and ready to go on what units to go in for. And that's it. So those are your 5. Those are my personal top 5 picks. Artemis and Athena are undebatable. Those are just the top 2 units to go for, period. The other ones are, you know, perspective, subjective, whatever. But there you guys go. Anyways, subscribe, take notifications, join us in the Discord in the description below, and don't forget to go ahead and like today's video. It really helps the channel out. I'll see you guys in the Discord or in the comment section, and go ahead and follow me at JoshFirst and follow me on Twitter at JoshFirst. There we go. I'll get it right one of these days. Until then, as always, peace.